Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
Forex Live. October 19, 1920 America New York, USD, JPY advances to a 3-year high. Just shy of 114.50 to its highest since October of 2018. United States dollars per JPY has been a strong performer. Yen crosses even more so though. Monthly candles.
BBC News Business. October 19, 1910 America New York, the Indian women widowed by COVID-19. In India, COVID has widowed thousands of women, who are now struggling to adjust to a new life. BBC News Business. October 19, 1903 America New York, Brewdog's solid gold beer can add misleading, ASA says. The advertising watchdog says 3 Brewdog adverts for a gold can competition were misleading. BBC News Business. October 19, 1902 America New York, average cash withdrawal climbs to £80. The average amount Britons take out of cash machines rises by over £10, but there are fewer visits.
Daily FX Market News. October 19, 1900 America New York, AUD, USD probes September high as APAC traders eye China's lending rates. The Australian dollar made a strong push higher overnight as Wall Street traders buy up stocks. Chinese lending rates in Australian Westpac data is in focus for APAC traders.
Forex Live. October 19, 1858 America New York, China state media says that the expectation of RRR cut from the PBOC in Q4 has fallen. Newswire citing a People's Bank of China-backed paper. There had been some expectations of an RRR cut last Friday. We got a MLF conducted instead. RRR cut forecasts are quite frequent but rarely come to fruition.
New York Times Business. October 19, 1853 America New York, Boeing deepens NASA Starliner probe, prompting more delays. The Starliner capsule for NASA crews is now unlikely to have another orbital flight test until the middle of next year. The Boeing Starliner capsule at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida in July.
Wall Street Journal Markets. October 19, 1846 America New York, Credit Suisse spied on 7 executives, broke Swiss rules, regulator says. Switzerland's top financial cop says bank's senior management knew about some of the surveillance. Firm had blamed rogue employees.
Forex Live. October 19, 1835 America New York, JP Morgan on what to watch for USD, CAD to 1.20 ahead. JP Morgan on USD, CAD. This comes via EFX. For bank trade ideas.
Wall Street Journal Markets. October 19, 1826 America New York, Netflix finds even, Squid Game, only has so much reach. The new blockbuster series is helping to lift subscriber growth, but the inline forecast tempers the reaction following a major stock price surge.
Forex Live. October 19, 1826 America New York, updated oil price forecasts via Morgan Stanley. See Brent at 95 United States dollars per BBL in Q1 2022. Morgan Stanley adds that its long-term Brent forecast is higher also, to 70 United States dollars per BBL. Previous forecast was $60. Forex Live. October 19, 1821 America New York, China's state planner threatens coal market intervention. The National Development and Reform Commission of the People's Republic of China, NDRC, is China's state planner. In case you missed it, overnight the NDRC said it was looking at ways to intervene in coal markets, seeking to bring record high prices down to a reasonable range.
Wall Street Journal Markets. October 19, 1817 America New York, SPAC shareholders approve deal that will take WeWork public. Special Purpose Acquisition Company BOX Acquisition said its shareholders approved the previously announced business combination with the shared workspace company.
New York Times Business. October 19, 1814 America New York, OSHA, citing COVID failures, moves to strip 3 states of workplace safety authority. The agency said Arizona, South Carolina and Utah had failed to adopt rules protecting workers from the coronavirus. OSHA issued a rule in June requiring certain COVID-related safety measures, like providing protective equipment. New York Times Business. October 19, 1801 America New York, General Electric will require vaccines for its 56,000 U.S. workers. Large companies, including GE, have cited a requirement, which President Biden announced in September, that federal contractors be vaccinated when introducing mandates.
Forex Live. October 19, 1749 America New York. Fed's Waller spoke Tuesday U.S. time. Recap and full text. Christopher Waller is a member of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors. Governors have a vote on the Federal Open Market Committee. Posts with the highlights are here as a recap in case you missed it.
Wall Street Journal Markets. October 19, 1738 America New York. Credit Suisse to pay fine, admits defrauding investors to settle Mozambique charges. Company agreed to pay $475 million and forgive $200 million Mozambique owes to investors in coordinated settlements with U.S. and European authorities over loans the bank made in the country.
Forex Live. October 19, 1731 America New York. Dep. U.S. Trees Sec said will not allow the Taliban access to Afghan central bank reserves. Speaking to the U.S. Senate Banking Committee, Deputy U.S. Treasury Secretary Wally Adeyemo, most of the country's reserves are held in the United States. The U.S. has blocked access to the more than $9 billion of Afghan central bank reserves held outside the country.
BBC News Business. October 19, 1723 America New York. Credit Suisse fined over Mozambique tuna scandal. Bank to pay £147 million fine to UK authorities as part of wider settlement over a corruption scandal.
Forex Live. October 19, 1722 America New York. Further preview of the PBOC rate setting due today 1 and 5-year loan prime rates, LPR. Earlier preview of the policy decision due from the People's Bank of China on Wednesday the 20th of October 2021 comments. Via Reuters, preview.
New York Times Business. October 19, 1706 America New York. Credit Suisse agrees to pay $475 million in fines over the tuna bond affair in Mozambique. Investigators said more than $200 million was used to pay bribes and kickbacks to enrich foreign officials and former bankers at Credit Suisse. As part of a settlement, Swiss authorities will appoint an outside monitor for some of Credit Suisse's transactions and risk management systems.
Daily FX Market News. October 19, 1700 America New York. Nasdaq 100 Outlook. Tech stocks continue higher as Netflix posts strong Q3 results. The tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 index pushed higher on Tuesday as market participants eagerly awaited key earnings releases. Netflix beats on earnings and new subscribers.